Joining me on GCS Today is Dr. Amy Parker. She is the Director of Counseling Services for Gaston County Schools. Dr. Parker, thank you for being with us today, and we are going to talk about the college planning process. Let's begin with our seniors. Those 12th grade students, where are they at in the college planning? It really is the college selection process for them.
Absolutely, Todd. Thank you so much for having me. This is one of my favorite topics as students are planning for their future. And what I would say now is that hopefully students have completed applications or in the final stages of completing applications, making sure they've given plenty of time when they need recommendations from teachers or counselors, and really getting all that information in, making sure that they are meeting deadlines for that, and then spending a little time looking back at their college choices to really make sure which college might be the best fit for them. And of course, once you've got those applications going, hopefully they've already begun, but if not, it's the time to really get started looking at scholarships. I know that our counselors put out information about scholarships. There's a GastonCountyScholarships.com opportunity for them to look for scholarship opportunities. So I want to make sure. Sometimes people think that you maybe wait till spring for that, but actually scholarships are something that you can do throughout your entire high school process. So starting anytime is great. Finally, what I would say is if they haven't started, financial aid. Typically, January 1st is a date for starting financial aid, but the process changed this year. So actually the federal government started the financial aid process October 1st, and families can use their 2015 income data. So that's been a really positive change, I think, because I know in working with students in the past, it was always a scramble for families to get their taxes done so that they could do the financial aid form, but now they can use last year's information. So it's going to give them an opportunity to get it done more completely from the beginning, and reminding families that it is important to do that as early as possible.
And you mentioned the high school counselors. They are a great resource to assist students with that financial aid and with that scholarship process.
Absolutely, and they are welcome to do that. They want students to come in, ask them questions, anything that they can do to help with that process. And what I would say is there are a lot of scholarship opportunities out there, so we just need students to participate as well. And often I know families help doing that research, finding those scholarship opportunities, and then anything that school counselors, or even if it requires teacher recommendations, other information, everybody in the school wants to help. We want our students to have the most opportunity to go to college that they can.
And last year was a record-breaking year for scholarships. We had $53 million awarded to our students in the class of 2016. So hopefully we'll have that same amount or even more for the class of 2017.
I certainly hope so. I know that we have a talented class, and I look for great things from them.
All right, so the college planning process, really, I guess it belongs more in the, for our juniors, the 11th grade students. They are the ones that are really, at this point, starting to plan for college.
Absolutely, and you can never start planning too early. There are so many steps to it, but what I would say really right now, the big focus for them is looking at colleges, exploring. We had a college fair in September, and the juniors attended that at Gaston College. There will be college fair events that they can attend with their families in the spring, so we definitely hope they take advantage of that. The earlier you start, you also have some opportunities to go visit colleges. The best way to know is you walk on that campus, you get a good idea, is this a good fit for me? Do I see myself? And look for more than just the standard tour. So you want to take those standard tours, but if you know someone who attends that college, or just have an opportunity to see a dorm room, or to go into a cafeteria, the bookstore, see what resources they have, writing centers, anything like that, know what how you can participate, or how do you get involved, because it's more than just going to class when you go to college. It's an entire experience, and we want it to be the best fit for the students. What I would also say is that coming up February 28th is the ACT for juniors, and that will be offered in all of our high schools free of charge. So it's an opportunity for students to really already have one of those requirements for college admission applications completed there at the school. So anything that students can be doing to review for that would be very good. And those opportunities are really available for sophomores and juniors who took the PSAT. The new PSAT results came out around this time. Maybe they'll be getting them soon if they haven't gotten them already. But they will get those online, their PSAT results from this year, and they can look back to last year's. And the really amazing thing that that the College Board has done with the PSAT is they have a partnership with Khan Academy, and they can get a personalized SAT study guide based on their PSAT results. Now, students will need to create both a College Board and a Khan Academy login information. But their school counselors can certainly help them with that, and that is an amazing resource to help them do the best they can on one of those college admission tests.
And so the ACT and the SAT, those are part of the planning process for college. So students need to be thinking about those tests as well. Now, if you're a parent and you have a 9th grader or a 10th grader, is it too early to begin thinking about college?
Absolutely not. I always told students your college application or future planning process begins the very first day of high school. So, because that's when you start excelling in your classes, doing well, and having those good grades to go on your transcript, that the college will see your entire transcript. Now, if there are those students who maybe don't have what they would like to have on there, they still have time to pull that up and do well in their classes now. But the other great thing is that colleges are looking at more than just the academic record and the test scores. They'll ask for essays, they'll ask for recommendations, and they'll want to know your involvements. They want to know what the student is passionate about. What can they bring to their campus? So developing that right now is an excellent way. You want to do more than just great grades in the classroom. Certainly that's a minimum, but you want to expand on that. So whether it's getting involved volunteering, participating in athletics, club activities, anything you can do to develop leadership skills or just something that you're really interested in, and show how you're giving back and developing outside of what's required of you, that's excellent for your college applications and scholarship applications.
Colleges really want to see that well-rounded student who has proven success in high school. Those students are more likely to be leaders and successful in college.
Absolutely. That's definitely true.
And parents and students who need help with the college planning process or have questions about colleges, the best thing for them to do is to reach out to that high school counselor for help.
Absolutely. We have a great staff, and I know they all want the best for their students, and they'll be there for anything they can do to assist them.
Dr. Amy Parker, thanks so much for being with me today on GCS Today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for watching GCS Today. Stay tuned to Channel 21 for the latest school news and happenings. We look forward to seeing you next time.